is online. Grab your headphones, it's review time. Music's the love and niche divine. Laughs and insights mixed like wine. Every strong and every beat. They analyze, they can't be beat. Tuning in on the socials meet. Join the fun and take your seat. If music's your thing, come along. Hear Amanda sing her song. Chris brings the notes all day long. Together they make us strong.
All right. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Song Swap Showdown. That's right. We're back for a brand new live episode. If you're checking us out live right now over on, of course, Radio Garden State, YouTube, and the Facebooks. That's where we stream live almost every Monday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mean, listen, we do our best to try to do every Monday, but, you know, as some of you may or may not know, we didn't do a live show last week because I was actually around this time, the same time last week, I was getting total knee replacement surgery in my right leg. So I am in recovery mode. Amanda was very concerned about me saying, let's do a show. And she was like, are you going to be okay? It's only 1 week. And I'm like,
I know.
Let's do it. I'm like sitting around and I'm being busy, but like, you know, I want to do our show. I want to do the show.
Post-op 1 week, and
That's
you
right.
are just killing it here. So I am so grateful that you're doing well. The surgery appears to have been a success, and I love doing this show on Monday. So while I was like, I don't know if it's a good idea, deep in my soul I was like, but if he's willing.
I mean, I was like, you know what? I thought about it. Even this morning, I was like, I got up and I was like, I was really sore. I did my PT in the morning, and I was like, oh, man, can I do this? And I'm like, you know what? Pain medicine's a great invention of by humans, and so I popped the pill and I let it do its magic, and here I am on the air with all of you right here, and we're so happy that you could join us. So, guys, listen, if this is your first time checking out Song Swap Showdown, well, how the show normally works is that Amanda and I each swap 3 songs with each other that we may or may not have heard before, and then we will rate those songs on a scale of 1 to 5 records, with 1 being a skip.
Get out of here.
Oh, skip. That's right.
Gone.
Note 1, skip it. Don't like it. Don't want it in my life. Needs to go. That's a 1 record song, which is very bad.
Terrible.
Very bad. Terrible. But then, if you get a 5 record rating from us, well, that is something we deem to be, that's right, heavenly music to our ears. Heavenly music to our ears, going on the Eternity playlist, right? That playlist of songs that you can listen to over and over again because to you, they are the perfect song. And they check all the boxes for you. It may not check all the boxes for somebody else, but for you, it checks all the boxes. And so that's what we do here on the show. Obviously, you know, we have a lot of fun doing it because what else are we going to do at 8 a.m. on Monday? I mean, I guess we can go to work, but like,
well,
you know,
I mean, if we can start our week doing this and then go to work. That's a win. That's a win-win for this world.
Our goal is to entertain you and then put you off on your day. Go off on your day. Be entertained. Yeah. So listen, we're in a weekend here, and I'm of course wearing my Star Wars garb. You know, I got my Star Wars. I got my little Star Wars hat on today. It's like basically the in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon from New Hope. My brother got me that hat a few years ago, and I love this hat. And I got my Mos Eisley Cantina shirt because yesterday was May the 4th, as of this recording, which of course is Star Wars Day in the world.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. But then today is, of course, Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May. And what does that mean? Other than going out and getting hammered on margaritas and having fun and all that, because believe me, that's a lot of fun. There is actually historical significance about it. So here in the United States, and I obviously in other countries like Mexico, they celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It's celebrated. Everybody seems to have their own thing. Here in the U.S., everybody just seems to go out and go get drunk. But for those of you that don't know what Cinco de Mayo actually is, well, here's a little history lesson, aka Wikipedia.
Thank you.
So I take no responsibility for the accuracy of this information, by the way. But Cinco de Mayo, Spanish for the 5th of May, is an annual celebration on May 5th to celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862, led by General Ignacio Zaragoza. Zaragoza died months after the battle from an illness. However, a larger French force ultimately defeated the Mexican army at the Second Battle of Puebla and then occupied Mexico City. Following the end of the American Civil War in 1865, the U.S. began lending money and guns to the Mexican liberals, pushing France and the Mexican conservatives to the edge of defeat. At the opening of the French chambers in January 1866, Napoleon III announced that he would withdraw French troops from Mexico in reply to a French request for American neutrality. The American Secretary of State at the time, William H. Stewart, replied that French withdrawal from Mexico should be unconditional. That is the historical version.
That is
of Cinco de Mayo.
That's the history of how it started.
Mm-hmm.
But here in the United States, to your point, everyone just likes to go out and celebrate.
Right. Yeah.
And I remember my friend Anne, who I love and adore so much, she was like, we're going to go down to Cinco de Mayo's for Cinco de Mayo. I was like, yeah, but what day is that? She was like, Amanda. And I was like, what? And she explained to me. I was like, oh, I failed Spanish. I think I've said that several times on this podcast. So every year when Cinco de Mayo comes up, I'm like, man, there was a day I didn't know what day this was. Didn't know. Well,
didn't know. But now you know.
But now I know. And so everyone here celebrates, and I now know why.
Yeah.
And what day. And where do I go to celebrate? I typically go to Carl's Hideaway, which is my neighboring business to the store. Stan and Kate are the owners there. They're so sweet. I love to support them. That's where I go when I'm having that craving for Mexican food all throughout the year, if I'm being honest.
But right. I mean, it's not just Cinco de Mayo, but correct. Cinco de Mayo, you kind of make it an appointment.
Yeah, so Carl's is the place that I go, but where do you go to celebrate your Cinco de Mayo? Put it in the comments.
Yes.
Let's shout out your favorite local Mexican restaurants. Let's get them some action. Small businesses are struggling, everybody.
Yep.
So let's help fill their seats. Chris, where do you go? Where's like your stomping ground?
Yeah, so normally when I do go out, I won't be going out today because it's really uncomfortable to go to a restaurant at the moment.
Correct.
But normally we go to Riviera Maya right here in Rockaway, which is a great spot there. And plus there's also been some good spots in Dover, which is a very Latin, Spanish, Mexican, South American like population. So there's all kinds of great places to eat. There's I think it's the Tres Hermanos is not too far from here too. I've had some great tacos there. And there's also, Tavern on the Rock here in Rockaway is also cool bar, and they always just do great, not necessarily Mexican joint, but it's a good bar, always good food. And, honestly, I like their tacos there, man. I like going there for Taco Tuesday sometimes and slamming them down. And, of course, they'll be doing some good stuff today on their Cinco de Mayo menu. So,
of course.
Yeah, so for all the locals out there, that's where I normally go. Now, what's funny, Amanda, before we get into the show and talk music, there's a lot of things going on around here. So you may or may not know this. I mean, you're in Michigan, so you may not know this, but this is very local New Jersey news. So everybody around here has been doing a Sinkhole de Mayo celebration because Route 80 West, Interstate 80 here in, I'm like literally Interstate 80. I'm sure you know what Interstate 80 is.
Yeah.
It cuts through. So Interstate 80 here, the east and west sides of 80, there are two massive sinkholes, and it has been closed east and west since February and March. And it has been a nightmare. It has affected so many of the small businesses around here. Obviously, everybody living, everybody commuting to work. It's been probably one of the worst nightmares of your commuter in this area, getting around town. It's been really bad. Now, I actually live off the exit that everybody's been getting off of because the exits, there's only one more exit after mine, and after that it's closed. So people have been taking the two exits to get off, turn around, and find out alternate routes. And it's been jamming up town. Anyway, so point is that everybody is very funny stuff. There's a lot of bars or restaurants on here doing Cinco de Mayo.
Clever marketing.
Yeah, I actually reposted one of someone made a really funny AI graphic, and I posted on my Facebook, and it's pretty funny. But there's been a lot of good celebrations already doing Cinco de Mayo here in northern Jersey, Morris County.
I appreciate the marketing as somebody who's in business. So well done, everyone who came up with that idea and is running with that trend.
Yeah,
so fun.
Cinco de Mayo. Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
It's about all the fun you can have when you're trying to get home or go to work and you're sitting in massive amounts of traffic because the largest interstate highway is closed due to sinkholes due to abandoned mine shafts from 150 years ago. So crazy times. But so today, obviously, we are here to talk about music for your Cinco de Mayo playlist.
The baby dogs are in agreement with that.
It's going to be a guys. Basically, hang on for today's show. It's a miracle this show's happening today at all. So I've got a makeshift studio happening in my bedroom at the moment, and it'll be a miracle if we can make it all the way through for an hour. So there you go. So there's going to be dog sounds. There's going to be all kinds of craziness. So strap in, everybody. But yeah, so today we're talking about songs for your Cinco de Mayo playlist.
And I think our playlist is a very good playlist. And I feel like I've said that probably all year so far with our shows. But this one, what a great flow. And I love that when you listen to songs that are about Mexico, it just makes it kind of sound a little paradisey a little bit. You know, you're going for the beaches. You're going for the laid back vacation. And sometimes that's not always what you get, according to some of these songs.
Nope.
But I mean, when you're daydreaming of some of the perfect vacation spots or to go and retreat and just get away from the world, Mexico comes to mind. So I like that they all kind of had that theme a little bit. And I think you all are going to enjoy this list that we made up for you this week.
Yeah, absolutely. I have an adjective to describe today's list, by the way.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it's very breezy. Like it's a gentle summer breeze. That's right. That's how I feel about this week's playlist. Yes. It's very breezy. So
yes. Good descriptive.
Yeah,
good descriptive word.
I'm going with that. And I think that as you guys listen to the songs today and even listen to the playlist that we put together, like all the way through, I think you guys might feel the same way. Of course, you can get all the songs. We curate everything onto our playlist here on Spotify. It's a Song Swap Showdown 2025 playlist. So we have all the years. They're all up there, but you'll see that we always put the recent songs at top, so that way it's easy access to just listen to our songs in their entirety. And speaking of which, once again, I feel like I need to do this disclaimer. I don't know why, but guys, we do listen to the songs in their entirety every single time, multiple times, for purposes of timing and moving the show along, and also for copyright infringement purposes. We do not listen to the entire song here on the air because YouTube and Facebook will kill our feed. Of course, Radio Garden State, we could do it because we pay licensing over there, but because we stream on YouTube and Facebook as well, we can only play about a minute or so of the song because, believe me, you have no idea what I have to do after the show is done to be able to keep it up. So true. But yeah, that's just a quick disclaimer here for all of you listening, all you new listeners. Everybody else who's been listening for a while, you guys get it. So, Amanda.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean.
I was going to say no. We've done our homework. Rest assured, everybody is all I was going to say. And I was going to ask, can I start with your first song this week?
You sure can.
Because I feel like you stacked the deck against me this week, Chris Baglio. You knew.
I did know. I did stack the deck, just like I felt like you stacked the deck against me.
True story.
What's funny is all your songs. I mean, it's hard. A lot of Cinco de Mayo songs when they have lyrics are all about drinking tequila and stuff. Yeah. So, but I'm like, it's amazing. Amanda gave me all songs about drinking tequila. Amanda does not drink a lick of alcohol.
Not a lick.
Amanda is straight edge. She does not drink, and but it's hilarious to me that all your songs are about kind of getting drunk and making bad choices. Reinforcement as to why you don't drink.
Exactly. I feel like I would be every single person in all those songs today. Yeah. If I were a drinker. It's not that I'm above it. No. It's just I would love it. Yeah.
You might love it too much, and that's okay.
I would love it too much, and
that's okay.
I would probably leave without clothes. But your first song to me this week is Tijuana Sunrise by Goldfinger. And listen, what a treat to start off your playlist that you sent to me this week. You know I love that reggae. I've been introduced into the ska world, but not like the I'm not a huge fan of like that really ska punkish stuff,
The
but
punk
this like
ska punk, yeah.
this ska reggae vibe, this breezy vibe we got going on this week. Ooh.
Right.
The minute you sent it to me, I was like, "Oh, this is promising," and it did not disappoint. Chris Baglio, awesome first song.
I am very
this
happy.
week.
I am very happy. It did not disappoint. Yeah, Goldfinger's been a band I've always been kind of into, and they're a good band. I mean, they definitely got their rose of prominence in I think it was like the late '90s. I can't remember because it all seems so long ago. Late '90s, early 2000s. They had so many great hit songs on the radio. Like in my bed here in my bedroom, that's a good one. They've got a couple other, I can't, just escaping me right now, but I'm telling you, everybody out there knows Goldfinger, knows the hit songs. They actually toured out here not too long ago. I think around like November, they came out for the annual Skanksgiving show in Starland Ballroom. They always do a Skanksgiving show. So I think Goldfinger was the headliner this year for that one. So yeah, it's a cool tune, Tequila Sunrise, man. It's a fun song to listen to. The lyrics are good, so I will play a little bit of it.
Awesome.
How's
And when
that?
you're pulling that up, I mean, I'm going to say, so John Feldman says that the song is about him growing up in San Diego and venturing into Mexico multiple times. I survived those days in Mexico by seconds and inches. His roommate was kidnapped by a name, El Diablo, which is in the song. That name
Yes.
is referenced. So it's about reckless escapism and consequences of having a good time. I really enjoyed that little paragraph from John there, because I think it kind of set the tone for this fun song.
I think so. All right, so let's listen to a bit of Tijuana Sunrise by Goldfinger. Let's get into this. It's a great summer tune.
I love the scratchy, staticky sound.
Yep. This is definitely on summer playlists.
Blacked out again down in Mexico. Jose Cuervo got me again. Wasted again with El Diablo.
Because he was kidnapped.
Alcohol, my only friend.
So great.
Smash the bottles on the reef. Wash the dirt off of my feet. That was the summer of my life. I've been drinking to forget just how good it was. I was drinking with you, then I'm drinking till noon. Now I'm drinking by myself. I've been drinking to forget about the both of us. I was drinking with you, then I'm drinking till noon. Now I'm drinking by myself. Tijuana sunrise shine upon my face. Tijuana sunrise shine upon my face. I fell in
Yeah.
love.
Great tune. Great tune. Fun one. Yeah, and it's got that great sway, breeziness to it. It's a great summer tune for sure.
I feel like I could just be walking on the beach looking for my treasures that I love.
Yeah.
And just like this song's following in a cloud as I go. Like that's how I see it. So what
There
a
you go.
great song. I hadn't heard this song before. And
Okay.
I'm so glad I now have it in my song list, my playlist. It's so great. So because it's new-ish, I feel like this could be honestly a forever song. I really
Wow.
do. But it's new-ish. And you kind of you put a really great song on here, your next song. And so like I'm like, if that one's here, where do I put Tijuana Sunrise? You know? So I'm gonna give this like a 4.8 because to me, I know me enough to know that this is
Right.
probably going to bump up to 5 records. I feel like I could hear this over and over and over again and just enjoy it. It's happy.
I thought you were gonna like this. Yes.
Yeah. It's happy, even though it's kind of
Well,
about circumstantial,
Yeah.
not great adventures. But regardless, you wouldn't know it unless you listen to the lyrics.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, there's that.
Yeah, I have a. So yeah, I was in Tijuana one time, a very long time ago, with a couple buddies, and we it was like a very quick in and out, and it was a very funny experience. And we did by Tequila there, and then proceeded to drink it that night back where we were staying in California, and that was the worst. I swear we just drank straight poison. So I will never do that again. At the time, it was fun, and
How
then
old
the
were
next
you?
day was literally I just wanted to die. I should have went to the hospital. I had my stomach pumped.
You probably all should have. How old were you?
Oh man, this is probably like, man, I would probably say I was in my 30s probably.
Confidence of youth, right? Like I know 30s
just
is
like,
not
yeah,
young, but
let's
you really feel like you can do
Yeah,
things.
let's just buy this bathtub tequila. It'll be great. What's wrong with us? Anyway, terrible. So next time you're in Tijuana, don't buy anything in a plastic jug. It may look fun at the time.
Listen,
Don't
the fact
do it.
that you labeled it a jug is all I needed to know.
It was like a little round. It was like a round plastic container, like a ball.
It's a gallon-sized container.
And we had
of
3 of
tequila.
them, and I don't know how or why, but we drank all 3 of them that night. It was, listen, stupid thing to do, but
We're
hey.
not advocating for that.
no.
He's
But I'm
just
still here.
telling
I'm
you-
here to tell the tale.
Yes, he's here to tell you the tale.
I'm not sure I should be, but I'm here. So that was a really bad idea there. But yeah, so I love it. I love that you like the song. I was hoping you would like it. I definitely put it on
so
here because I
good.
thought you would dig it. So,
Yeah.
and just so you guys know, as we go along here, I mean, we picked these are songs that we would like and songs that we feel like make the playlist. But we would love to hear from you. What songs would have made your playlist? What songs you think we should listen to and add to our playlist? We want to hear from you. Obviously, we probably didn't do as much like Latin style or Mexican infused style tunes, traditional stuff. We kind of went with the things that we know.
Listen,
but
we're 2 Americans
Yeah.
celebrating it the way that we do. Like
the way
it's-
Americans do. But
we know we're not hitting the mark here.
but I would love to hear from you guys. So if there's artists and songs that you feel like we should check out, like please let us know. Drop them in the comments because Amanda and I do love listening to music and hearing suggestions from you guys. And speaking of, I just want to say hello real fast to our friends Ian from Australia there. He's checking in.
Hi,
Hey, guys, hope your
Ian.
surgery went well. He said this will be interesting in Australian listening to Americans talk about songs that are played on a day that the Mexicans defeated the French in a battle in 1862. My memory of that year is fading. yeah.
As is ours.
Yeah, and of course, he's also jamming out to Radio Garden State as well before we kind of come on. So he goes, it's great to listen to Jersey City music from 6,683 kilometers away. I'll keep listening even if I can't make it to Jersey Fest. Yes. And speaking of Jersey Fest, get your Jersey Fest tickets now, guys. May 17th is going to be awesome. White Eagle Hall, 3 great bands. Check it out. RadioGardenState.com. Get your tickets for Jersey Fest. Yes,
Boom.
It's going to be great. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. And of course, our great friend and the VP of the VIPs here, Dave Bentley, checking in with Buenos Dias, Musica Doderos. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I feel like that says something good.
Yes, I know it does. It does. And he did put his picks in, so we'll go through his picks. And then he was saying, Chris, nice to have you back. Oh, Chris, we need
I love
you.
that. You're so clever, Dave.
Dave's great. I love it.
I know. Ian and Dave are super fans, and we are
Yes.
so grateful.
You guys are the best. And thank you, everybody else who checks in and who's watching live. We appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, too, if you're on YouTube. That does really helps us out a lot. And also, wherever you're listening to the audio version, hit that subscribe button, too. Okay. Amanda, your first song to me. We're having a lot of fun today, guys.
I know.
We're having a lot of fun. This is my first show back, and I wasn't sure I was going to go, so I'm having a blast right now. So your first song to me, which is great, because this is so not Amanda, but would probably happen if Amanda drank tequila. Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off by Joe Nichols.
I mean, we're just being honest here.
I mean, I could absolutely... There's that part of Amanda, which I'm glad that you chose the sober life. And
Yes,
it's probably
yes.
great. It's great that you did that.
Yes.
Because it's probably for the better, because you might wind up being the woman in this song.
I would have been the inspiration.
Right, you might
for
have been the
Joe
inspiration.
Nichols. Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off. Now,
Yeah.
and if that was the case, Marcus would be like, "You're never allowed to leave this house." Right? Like,
Yeah.
if I can't be trusted, this poor man's like, leave with some extra layers on.
Right.
And I mean, there's only so many layers you can put on somebody in the summer.
It really is. I mean, that's it. You know, I mean, it's the
So-
summer. It's hot, man.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
and
yeah.
when you're drinking that tequila, whew, tequila makes
Cautionary
you do.
tales.
Tequila can make you do a lot of crazy things.
I wouldn't know, but I suspect.
Oh, I know from experience, which is why I don't drink a ton of tequila. Well, not cheap tequila. I drink really good tequila now, like sipping tequila.
sipping.
like really smooth, nice high-end tequila, which you're meant to like savor and enjoy, as opposed to just drinking some cheap stuff to get like wasted fast.
And I think that's where my problem would lie. Like, I'm a gulper. Like, I drink a gallon of coffee a day.
Yeah.
I like when I drink things, So I feel like that's where the problem would lie. I
Right.
would be a guzzler of alcohol and not good.
Be drinking alcohol out of a big gulp.
Yeah. Yes.
You'd be like, let me put some
amazing.
let me put some soda in my alcohol big gulp.
Bubba keg. Do you
Yeah.
remember Bubba kegs?
Yes, I do.
No, it is.
That might be you.
I know. It would make me broke.
The alternate reality version of you, Amanda, is something
Oh my
else.
gosh.
I'm sure.
We should put that into ChatGPT and have them produce an image.
I would love to see. Yeah, alternate like bad girl Amanda.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
So, I'm gonna do that. Challenge accepted. All right, so listen, back to the song. Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off by Joe Nichols. Song was released in 2005 actually, and charted number 32. It was off of the album 3. And basically it goes on to say, according to songfacts.com, different drinks can have drastically different effects on people, and in this song, a girl is prone to erratic behavior when she drinks tequila. Whenever she does, she comes home wearing less than she left with, although other alcoholic beverages don't seem to affect her. This is very true of tequila. Nashville songwriters Gary Hannon and Joe Wiggins wrote the song, and when we spoke to Joe Nichols, he explained they wrote it on a cocktail napkin as they were getting drunk.
Oh, how fitting. How fitting.
Yeah. Nichols tells there was the second time's the charm when he came to recording the song. We cut that song twice. He said the first time we cut it, I didn't feel it. It felt flat to me. I love the playful nature of the song, but when we cut it the first time, the track did not live up to what the lyric could be. So we went back, recut it sloppier, and the sloppier, angrier guitars made it just right. And I got to agree with that because the song is loose, and I love that.
Yeah.
And it works because the song is playful, and it should be loose, and it shouldn't be like the super tight.
No.
You know, it sounds good. I like this song. I'm just going to say right now, I like the song. I'm putting it on a summer playlist. It's fun. It's a great hanging out with your friends. It's a fun song to come on. It's a good jukebox song for sure at the bar.
Yeah.
And definitely would make my Cinco de Mayo playlist now that I have it. So let's listen to a bit of this one here by Joe Nichols. Tequila Makes Our Clothes Fall Off. Love it.
It's so good.
It's a good riff too.
Definitely country.
Oh yeah.
She said I'm going out with my girlfriend. Margaritas at the Holiday Inn.
Margaritas at the Holidays Inn. Guys,
Where
we've all
else do
been
you
there.
go?
I only thought was tequila makes her clothes fall off.
It's his only thought. He knows what's going to happen.
I told her put an extra layer on.
Preventative measures, always
Know
good.
what happens when she drinks Patron?
He was looking out for.
He was.
Closet's missing half the things she bought. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off.
It happens.
It happens.
She'll start by kicking out of her shoes, losing an earring in her drink. Leave her jacket in the bathroom stall. Drop the contact in the sink. Them pantyhose ain't gonna last too long.
Ain't gonna last too long.
No.
If the DJ
I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. It's
Toby.
funny. It's a good tune. It's fun, and it's cheeky, and a lot of it's true. So I'm just gonna say that I've seen this happen. It's a phenomenon. It's a phenomenon. It happens. It happens. Tequila makes people do very weird, strange things.
Well,
It's different than most alcoholic drinks. So if you're out there today, guys, and you're having your margs and all that, be careful.
be careful with the tequila.
Because you may wind up like the female in this song.
And the males could
Or the
also fall to this.
100%.
And just keep your clothes on.
Keep your clothes on, guys. That's the moral of today's Song Swap Showdown. Keep your
right.
dang clothes on. So I really like the song. I think it's great. I feel like I've heard this before, probably around my friends
behind
and
the
stuff.
scenes, yeah.
Yeah, and I think because I do have a lot of friends that also listen to country as well, and I know that this song's pretty popular.
Yeah.
And I've definitely heard it in a bar. I'm pretty sure. So, but haven't listened to it again for the show. I really like it. So, with all that being said, this is definitely making a playlist. I would put this on a Cinco de Mayo playlist, and I would give this squarely a 4.3 records. I like it. It's fun. It's a fun song. And it's catchy, too.
That.
So, I'm going to be walking around with Tequila makes your clothes fall off.
Chris is going to be feeding Rachel some tequila later.
Maybe. I don't know. Because I can't drink, so.
True enough.
I'm on no alcohol for at least the next month, so.
That's okay. I've
been consuming a lot of non-alcoholic beverages. I bought some good non-alcoholic beer. I'm all stocked up on stuff like that.
You can enjoy without
losing
your clothes.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you for that 4.3 rating. I appreciate it.
You are welcome.
Moving on to Chris's next song to me, which is such a favorite of mine. I love me some James Taylor, and this is Mexico by James Taylor. And oh man, there's not many songs of his that I wouldn't give 5 records, if I'm being completely honest. I love him. I love how he delivers it. Mm-hmm. I love the sound of his voice. I love the folk-ish sound of his stories. I love his reference to like James and like Sweet Baby James, and there's James in this again. I love it all. So this is like no surprise. It's going to get a good rating, friends. Just know that in advance.
Yeah, I mean, I was really on the fence about putting the song because I really do love this song too. And I'm like, I know it's so cliche to have the song on a playlist, but damn, it's a good song.
Yes.
And I know it's on everybody's playlist because I was looking up other playlists. Mm-hmm. Like everybody squarely had the song somewhere on their playlist. And I was like, you know what? I'm just doing it because it's a good tune. And I know everybody's kind of probably sick of it. But actually, every time I listen to it, I'm like, I don't know. It's still a damn good song.
I think so.
You know?
And you know what? Our analytics, our data, the stuff that Chris pays attention to and shares with me says that we have baby listeners. And I don't know that all of our baby listeners would have already been exposed to this song. So I think we are putting it and delivering it to the hands of this new generation that hasn't maybe heard Mexico by James Taylor. And I'm confident they're going to love it.
Yeah, and this song, just for everybody out there, just to go, it was released in 1975, guys. And this was charted number 49 on the U.S. charts. Mm-hmm. And this is just a great song. And David Crosby and Graham Nash, little info here, sang the harmonies. And at the time, James Taylor was married to Carly Simon, and she also sang on this full record as well. Jimmy Buffett remade the song on his album, Barometer Soup, and Buffett pays tribute to Taylor several times in the song. So, I mean, this is a classic. He refers to being in Mexico in concert, but never coming down with traveler's diarrhea, Montezuma's revenge. He canceled the show, spending the whole time in his hotel room, which greatly disappointed him. Because he'd be saying it's a song about Mexico, but he's never actually been there.
And the longing for the getaway. Yeah. And the lyrics are right in there. I've never really been there, but I sure would like to go. I've never been to Mexico. And it's so interesting because we were in El Paso for years, and we literally could see Mexico. But we never went to Mexico.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because I keep forgetting you live down there.
Yeah, I could have thrown a stone into Mexico. And truth be told, we weren't allowed to go to the Juarez portion of it. So, the military was like, no, you can't go to Juarez. Yeah. And probably rightfully so. But it would have been nice to have been able to take advantage of the convenience of how close, Mexico was. But, Rio Grande is like this little, where we were at least, this trickle of a little creek. And you see it in the movies and it's huge. And I know in some areas it is, but where we were, it's like the size of this pen. You can just leap over it.
It was a trickle of the Rio Grande.
Trickle.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. So I've never been to Mexico, and I know I'm probably significantly in the minority there. So have you all been to Mexico? Put in the comments if you've been to Mexico. I want to know.
Let us know. Yeah. I mean, like I said, my only Mexican adventure was in Tijuana.
He's got plenty of stories. And I think if you went to Mexico, did you come back with stories? I think that's probably something that's common.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so too. Mexico, I think, is a phenomenal song by James Taylor. There's not much he's ever put out that I don't like. So if you haven't listened to this song before, we're going to give you a little taste of it here. Yeah. And I think you're going to like it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's definitely one of his greatest hits. In fact, it's coming off this greatest hits record. But this is a great song. So anyway, here it is. Here's a little Mexico by James Taylor.
And if you don't have any James Taylor, this is the CD or the album to get. It's excellent.
It's a great primer to
so
James
good.
Taylor. See, there it is, very breezy.
Yeah.
super catchy, this song, too.
Way down here, you need a reason to move. Feel a fool, running your stateside games. Lose your load, leave your mind behind.
The harmonies are really good.
Oh, Mexico.
So good.
You sound so simple, I just got to go. The sun's so hot, I forgot to go home. Guess I'll have to go now. American got the sleepy eye, but his body's still shaking like a live wire. Sleepy senorita with their eyes on fire. Oh, Mexico, it sounds so sweet with the sun sinking low. The moon's so bright as to light up the night. Make everything alright.
Woo. Oh, this song is hot, man. It's hot. It's great. I do believe it has to make everybody's Cinco de Mayo playlist.
It should.
In order to have a very complete play, and you could whatever other tunes you want to have in there, whatever. But I feel like that it fits in, nestles in. Of course, quoting Amanda Sharp, nestles in very nicely to just about any Cinco de Mayo playlist.
Agreed.
It really does. I love it. It's a great song, so that's why it's on my playlist. Even though it's cliche to put on a playlist, I went for it. I'm like, you know what, doing it. I know it's the move. I know it's the move everybody expected, but I'm just gonna go do it.
You know what? I don't know that it is because there's so many other choices that it could have been. So it's every week. It is hard for each of us to choose 3 songs, plain and simple. We've got a little bit of real estate to put these songs on, and choosing 3 when it's certain themes really difficult. But with all that being said, I'm giving this a 5 records because I love James Taylor and I love this song. There's not much he puts out that I don't enjoy, and he's one of the people I have seen in concert.
Oh, wow.
Yes. We know Amanda has went to very few concerts in her life. And this was one we took to my mom. My sisters took my mom as a Mother's Day present, and we all went. So it was my sisters and my mom. It was outside. The weather was breezy and gorgeous. I mean, it could not have been a better experience. And he sounds amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted to see him live, and I never have. And I missed him, and I got to go. I just got to do it because, he may not be with us much longer. So I got to go. It's like I don't want the same thing to happen with, like, Tom Petty and some other artists. I was like, oh, I'll see them next time. And all of a sudden, there's not a next time. So,
absolutely.
And he would, and, he's just such a great
legendary,
such a great singer, songwriter, and everything. So I have Wild Kingdom going on right in front of me. I can see them. The dogs are just wrestling each other. So
we can hear it a little bit, but it's fine. And Aunt
hilarious.
Cindy is coming in giving Mexico by James Taylor 4.2. So
excellent.
Really great song choice this week, Chris. Thank you for sharing it.
You are welcome. Yeah, and let us know, guys, as we're going along here, how would you have rated any of the songs that we talked about today on a scale of 1 to 5 records? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you on what you would think. Also want to know from you guys, too. Are you guys a salt, or no rim, I should say? Are you guys rim or no rim on your margaritas? What's your favorite margarita flavors? I would love that. I like going for, like, the classic, like a Cadillac margarita with, like, usually, like, Espolón, usually Espolón tequila. I like, and that's always a good one. But would love to know from you guys, are you a rim or no rim margarita?
I don't really know exactly 100% what that means, but I kind of do. And I will
they salt the rim, and sometimes they put, like, tahini on it, or they put, like, cinnamon sugar. It depends on the flavor of the margarita, and they usually do a rim that complements the taste of the drink.
I will share. I think today's show is appropriate to share the time that I got Marcus and his friend very drunk unintentionally. This was about 25 years ago. I decided to play bartender, and I went to my nearest liquor store, and I was like, I need all of these because I had a book, and I wanted to do these drinks, this drink, this drink. And so I needed all these ingredients. And so I went into my, like, corner store, and I was like, I need this. And they're like, what are you doing? And I was like, making drinks. And I've never drank before. So they, like, I'm not even saying this stuff right. So the sweet lady finally gets me everything I need. And I'm so excited to, like, play bartender because I have this book. Well, I have a very heavy hand, apparently.
You're a heavy pourer.
I'm a heavy pourer, and the boys consumed, and so they were fine until they weren't fine.
It's always when you go to stand up for the first time. That's when you go, oh boy. I'm
They
in
claim it was when the Goldschlager came out. Did I say that
forgot
correctly? And once that came out, to this day, I don't think either one of them can still drink that. But
No,
let's just
Goldschlager's
say,
rough, man.
I had also gotten them pizza, and they didn't end up keeping any of the pizza in them, and I had to clean up a huge mess. I had to wash clothes. His buddy had to spend the night. Like, it was
It was a whole thing.
it was a whole thing. So the moral of this story is, because I don't drink, I don't know what's too much, and
Right.
I will get you drunk if I give you any kind of alcohol. So just you've been warned.
So for somebody who doesn't drink, you definitely got a heavy pouring hand. So
Yeah, I just was having a really good time playing bartender.
So don't let Amanda make you a drink.
No, because your clothes may fall off. And literally, they kind of did.
Yeah.
I had to wash them, so.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. All right, guys. So let's keep it moving. Here is Amanda's second song to me for today. It's another good one that I actually hadn't heard before.
Okay.
This is Stays in Mexico by Toby Keith. Did not know of this song. Had not heard of it. So, and this happens a lot with country songs that Amanda gives me. I don't always know a lot of the songs. Sometimes they're familiar to me. Now,
You're very familiar with Toby Keith.
Yes, Toby Keith is an artist, a country artist, yes. But the song, no. Much like the song that I heard that you just did, the Tequila Makes It Close. So that song I'd heard.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I'd heard it before. It was really familiar. But this one, when I listened to it, I'm like, I don't think I've really heard this one before. But this is coming off of Stays in Mexico. Written by Toby Keith, is a song written and recorded by him. It was released August of 2004 as the lead single off his compilation album Greatest Hits 2. The song peaked at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard Hot Country charts.
Yeah, it did.
That is right. The song features a man named Steve, an insurance salesman from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and a woman named Gina, a first grade school teacher from Phoenix, Arizona, both in Cabo San Lucas, without their spouses, and meet in Cabo Wabo Cantina, which, by the way, I almost put Cabo Wabo on this playlist today by Van Halen, because Cabo Wabo Cantina is like the whole thing with Sammy Hagar. Van Halen. Anyway, Steve and Gina engage in a tequila-fueled weekend affair. The song's chorus repeats that what happens down in Mexico stays in Mexico. So there you go.
To the Las Vegas theme, and I think that's probably true. I think a lot of things have happened in Mexico.
Yes, a lot of things have happened in Mexico, and they should just stay there forever.
Yeah.
Buried.
And anytime we can feature Toby Keith, which was such a huge icon within our country industry.
Which in the country world,
we miss him so much, and man, do our fans love him too. When we put anything Toby Keith related on our social channels, people just give him such great remarks and just things. It's just good. So Toby Keith, this one's for you. God rest your soul.
This is for you, buddy. Anyway, here's a little bit of Stays in Mexico by Toby Keith for you guys to check out. Let's see.
His name was Steve, her name was Gina. They met at a bar called the Cabo Wabo Cantina. He was an insurance salesman from South Dakota. She was a first grade school teacher, Phoenix, Arizona. It started dancing and it got real hot. Then it spilled over to the parking lot. One more tequila, they were falling in love. One more to never love. Don't bite off more than you can chew. This thing's down here, the devil himself wouldn't do. Just remember when you let it all go, what happens down in Mexico stays in Mexico.
Yeah, This is a fun one, man. It's a big song. It's loud. It rocks. It's really, really strong. And I like it. I like it. It's just, it reminds me a little bit too of like, it's got the horns going. It's got it's just a big wall of sound and nice chorus. I like this one. I mean, honestly, there's not much that I don't like about this song. It's good. I mean, would I put this on a Cinco de Mayo playlist? Yes, I would put it on a Cinco de Mayo playlist. Good. It's good. And I hadn't heard it before, and I really just love the feel of it. Like, it's fun. It reminded me, too, of, like, this could easily have been, like a hair metal song back in the day, too. Like, I could have heard, like, Poison or, like, Motley Crue or...
interesting.
Or, I don't know, one of those bands doing... Like, if you took the lyrics from this song and just, like, put, like, hair metal to it, like Rat or something. I don't know. They could have any of those bands could have done this. So I feel like it's got a very straight line to like metal, especially like like Steel Panther does all those like really fun like parody songs and stuff. Anyway, I really like this one, and I'm ready to give it my record rating, which is a 4.2 records.
Oh my
4.2 records. I like it. It's good. It's
good. So coming at 4.3 for my
cool
last
song.
4.2. You're going with 4.8 and 5.0 on your side. This is a good playlist.
These are good. Yeah, these songs are good, man. It's a great run of tunes. It's a great run of tunes for sure. So, speaking of a great run of tunes, I do want to just call out some of Dave's picks real quick before we dive back in. Dave was saying some extra spacey songs for Chris. Dave Mosin, Mexican Institute of Sound Revention, and Rodrigo y Gabriela, who, yes, they are amazing, Rodrigo y Gabriela, Diablo Rojo, and mild salsa songs for Amanda, Alan Sherman, Mexican Hat Dance, Edge Redeeming Qualities. Always Edge Redeeming Qualities. They've got a song for everything. Spanish Champagne, and Walla Voodoo, the classic Mexican radio from the 80s. That freaking video will forever be in my head because MTV played the heck out of that video. Play the heck out of it. So let us know, guys, what other songs would you have put on your playlist? What songs should have been on our playlist? We'd love to hear from you. This is why Amanda doesn't work in a bar, because of her heavy hand and doesn't know the drinks.
Nope. Well, they were pretty. They were pretty drinks. I'll give them that.
All right, well, there you go. Pretty drinks. Visually, they were great.
Visually, they were beautiful. And speaking of drinks, we're going to your third and final song to me today, Chris Bagley, which is One Sip by Sammy Hagar. And you know what? Good song.
Yeah, I thought you might dig this one.
Good song.
I wasn't sure if you would, but I was like, you know what? It fits in with the theme really well, and I just thought that you might enjoy the way it sounds. It's got the breeziness to it.
It surely does. And it was co-written by country star Kenny Chesney, which I thought was very, very cool. And because I hadn't heard the song before, and so as I read that and listened to it, I was like, I can definitely hear the elements of him. His fingers were in it for sure. Yeah. It encapsulates the laid back coastal lifestyle that both artists really enjoy.
Yeah, Sammy Hagar, really well known for really embracing that entire lifestyle. Of course, when he was at Van Halen, they all had the Cabo Wabo Cantina that they bought, and then they started the Cabo Wabo branded tequila, which then he sold, and then started a new brand with his Beach Bum stuff with rum and he's got another tequila out there now. So Sammy Hagar, he'll always tell you, he's like, you think I made the money from music? I made money from booze. But he is like definitely embraced the whole, and he's always been like the red rocker, but embracing like that beach life, man. And for a guy in his 70s now, early 70s, he is still out there crushing, killing it. Just released a new track, and love it. I love Sammy. I think Sammy's great, and he's such a good dude too. Like lots of charity, like always just. He's just a humble dude.
I love that.
Loves the party.
So this is, I feel like we kind of hit on this a little bit, where that one sip you surrender, is basically saying. And I think everybody has their kryptonite, especially when it comes to alcohol. And I already said it, like, I wouldn't be that one sipper. That's the problem. Like, I'm just like, chug-a-lug, chug.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're going to have to, it's just best then. It's just, listen, you haven't drank yet, so just keep it that way.
Except for the communion wine. And I'll admit, I got the fullest one yesterday at church, and I was like, yes!
That doesn't count, though. Communion wine doesn't count. That doesn't
blood
count.
Of Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. It's the blood of Christ, so it doesn't count. You're not drinking wine, you're drinking the blood of Christ. So
that's right.
Much different. Transformed right before your eyes. There.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like this song. Now, with that being said, it's my least favorite of the three, but to be honest, like I still really like this. So
Yeah.
you have to order them somehow.
You do.
But with it being the least favorite, it still was excellent. And I think everyone's going to enjoy listening to a little taste of it for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I said it already, but I hadn't heard it.
Yeah, and this is like a song that like a lot of people, like when you think of Sammy, like I don't think a lot of people have heard this song, but it's a good song. And it deserves to be on a playlist. And it's a song that I even kind of forgot about. And I was like going back, looking through stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. Sammy Hagar's One Sip. This is a great song. This would be fun to put on. So.
And as recent as 2006, which I know is almost 20 years old, but still, like that's for somebody who's been creating a long time. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Here we go. One sip and you'll surrender. One taste and you will fall.
Very Zach Brown, right?
All these songs could be Zach Brown.
Just 2 ounces of commitment. I shake it up and pour it all. One sip and you'll surrender. One taste and you will fall. And high and dry martinis and fine vintage red wine with a couple shots of Cabo with a salt shake and a liquor lime. Get your mind off that bar stool before you spend your last time. And that little buzz you're feeling right there every time. That's right.
I love that. Yeah, I love it. It sounds like a party.
It feels like one, yeah.
I think our last two songs, this song and the Toby Keith song, they sound like a party. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's what I love. It's like, here we are, we're having a great time.
Yep.
Having drinks, enjoying life, having a good time. I don't know. I love it. That's the feeling I get. It's breezy.
But I feel like when you're drinking to enjoy, like when you're drinking in Mexico, I feel like you want to just be like escaping the world a little bit and being breezy, laid back, and just feel the rush of the world go away.
Yep.
So this is a wonderful song to have that too. So I am going to give this a 4.0, which is still excellent.
Very good.
Even though it's a little lower than your other scores, but this is
okay.
a phenomenal song.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And it's why I put it on there, because I thought you might really like this one. And it's got all the fun parts and yeah. And it's the horns, and it's just a good vibe song. And my aunt's checking in with, I'm giving it a 4.5. 4.5 for Sammy Hagar's One Sip, guys.
Excellent.
That's awesome. Excellent rating.
Thank you, Cindy.
Let us know, guys, how would you have rated that song or any of the other songs we've discussed? Would love to hear from you. All right, guys. Final song of the day. Final song of the day.
Kind of winds down the show a little bit with this one being last.
Yep, The Seashores of Old Mexico by George Strait.
Yeah.
And song I had not heard before. I mean, I know who George Strait is.
Yep.
But do not know this song. And this song definitely has a vibe where it's very, it's a good way to wind the list down.
Yep.
So this is actually a cover song. So, The Seashores of Old Mexico is a country song written by Merle Haggard originally.
Who I love.
Legendary Merle Haggard.
Yes.
It was first performed by Hank Snow in 1971, then by Freddie Weller in 1972, then by Merle Haggard in 1974. And then 1987, Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson as a duet.
What a
Snow's
combo.
version, yeah, I know, right? I actually want to go hear that version.
Yeah.
Snow's version was a top 10 hit in Canada, peaking at number 6 on the RPM Top Country Tracks. George Strait released a cover version, which is the one we're going to be talking about here, to country radio stations on February 13th, 2006 as a third and final single from his 2005 album, Somewhere Down in Texas. This version peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart in 2006. Seashores of Old Mexico was nominated at the time for Best Male Country Vocal Performance at the 2007 Grammy Awards. So there you go.
A
So
lot
yeah,
of
this
good
was
stuff.
a great way to cap off your playlist because you had two very like party songs, and then this one was just like had a vibe. You know, it's got a
Yeah.
vibe. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's just it wasn't like it's not sad. It just
No, it just slows it down.
slows it down.
And
Right.
the song is about a person who ventures into Mexico seeking happiness, right? And after lots of issues, hitchhiking, and he finds his love and decides to just kind of stay there forever. So it's
Yeah.
a good place to like
Right.
wrap up a song.
It is. It's great. It
playlist.
just decides, hey, this is where home is now.
This is, yes.
I love
with
it.
my love, with my love.
With my love. So let's listen to a bit of Seashores of Old Mexico by George
I
Strait.
love just the name of the song too.
It is a good title. It's a great sound. I feel
Don't
very
have-
very Elvis-y right here.
I left out of Tucson with no destination.
I love it's like
in
waltz
mind.
time too. It's like 6/8.
Yeah.
I was running from trouble and the jail term the judge had in mind.
They all have a
And the
story.
border meant freedom, a new life, romance. That's why I thought I should go and start my life over on the seashores of old Mexico.
Old Mexico.
I love that part.
My first night in Juarez, lost all the money I had.
Lost
Indeed.
it all. Lost it all.
One bad senorita made use of one innocent lad.
Gotta watch out for that.
Gotta watch out, man.
But I must keep on running. It's too late to turn back. I'm wanted in Tucson, I'm told.
Gotta go where you're not wanted.
And things will blow over on the seashores of old Mexico.
Old Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah. So
So good.
really dug that song though. It's cool. Like I love the vibe of it. And when you guys listen, if you guys listen to the Spotify playlist, if you listen to the 3 songs Amanda has, it's a great cap to her playlist, her 3-song playlist. So that's what I really enjoyed about it. It just has a cool vibe to it. So I really enjoyed it, and definitely making all these songs that you gave me would make my Cinco de Mayo playlist. And like I said, 2 out of 3 I'd never heard before. Because I'm pretty sure I heard the first one because it sounded so familiar to me. But anyway, so where am I at with this? I am at a 4.2 records on this one as well. I think it's a good tune. I think it's great. I think it's really good.
I love that. So
Yeah, I like the feel.
You are the winner today of Cinco de Mayo's playlist. Our song Swappin'.
I did stack the deck a little bit though with the.
But you
James
know what?
Taylor.
That's okay. We when we do these fun themes, like it's easy to do that. But you know, I came in very well. Like for every song today was above 4
Yeah.
records.
So
That's amazing.
that's awesome. That is
What
really
do we
great.
want?
Yeah, it's exactly what we want. So this is great. We gave each other all songs today that we had or had not heard before. I don't think, Amanda, you didn't hear any of my songs, right? They were
Just-
all new for you?
No, Mexico by James.
Oh, Mexico,
Taylor.
of course.
Yep.
Yeah. James Taylor. That was new. But
But
then
the other 2 I did not.
Yeah, so basically we gave each other at least 2 songs that we hadn't heard before, which
Yep.
was great. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, listen, hopefully you've had some fun hanging out with us today. Hopefully these songs will make your Cinco de Mayo playlist. If you're looking for songs to chill out to today, get in the mood, get festive. Maybe you had some parties over the weekend. Maybe you're going out tonight to your favorite spot, getting some food, getting some chips and guac, my favorite thing in the world, chips and guac.
Yum.
Love it. Love me some good chips and guac.
Yes.
Some tacos. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Dave's
so
saying a
good.
day of winners, by the way. Love it.
Absolutely. For
Yeah,
sure.
lots of winter songs on here today, guys. So we appreciate you hanging out with us today. Thank you for listening to us over on WRGS now, Radio Garden State. We now have a WRGS. We have call letters, guys. WRGS, RadioGardenState.com. Of course, you can always check us out, too, on YouTube and Facebook. So for anybody watching over there, whether you've been watching live or you'll be watching in the future, please hit that subscribe button because that little action actually means a lot to us. And it only takes you literally 5 seconds or less to do. So hit that subscribe button. And also, too, if you want to go the extra step, hit the little bell so you get notified when we go live, which is on Mondays at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for any podcast platform that you listen to us on, hit that follow button as well. So that way you get notified when we drop episodes of the show, plus our little quick hits and all that stuff. So We appreciate you guys. By the way, we want to, real quick before we sign off, want to say thank you to everybody because we posted on our social media over at Song Swap Showdown. And as of last week, so it's probably already gone up, but we hit over 100,000 audio downloads of this show. In 5 years of doing this show. And for us, that is quite an achievement considering how we started the show and where it's wound up. And I know it's not the millions that probably some of your other favorite, but you know what? We're really proud of that achievement. And it's because of you guys that made that happen, for all your support and helping us to keep going, honestly. Like,
honestly, yeah, like the energy that our community gives us is what helps us continue to keep recording, because it isn't always about the numbers for us. So
no, it is not.
But to get to such a milestone because of everyone, especially audio downloads are not easy to get. They're really not. So for us, 100K, that is such a significant milestone, and we are so grateful. We love you all so much for tuning in every single week.
Absolutely.
and behind the scenes when we're not even live. You guys are doing your thing, and it's so amazing.
It is. It really is. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for putting up with us. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for all the suggestions, all the feedback here, all the interactions here when we go live. You guys are truly the best community. So thank you for all of your support. All right, guys, with all that being said, Amanda Sharp, any final words?
This is great. Just be safe as you're celebrating today. Don't lose any of your clothes. Goal being, don't get too drunk and don't lose your clothes.
Don't lose your clothes. Very wise words from Amanda Sharp. And you'll especially lose your clothes if you let Amanda make you a drink. So if Amanda goes to make you a drink, if your goal is to lose your clothes, then great. If not,
and you know where to go.
Then maybe you should not have Amanda make your drink.
This is right. This is right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Keep it tuned here, too, to RadioGardenState.com all day long. Lots of great music all day, 24/7 here on the station. And, of course, we will see you guys live here next week, right here on YouTube, Facebook, and, of course, Radio Garden State. All right. See you guys. Bye.
Hi, everyone.